Alright captains, time for another premium ship review. This time is a Tier 6 Royal Navy battleship, Warspite. Was not sure what to expect when I got her, but oh boy am I pleasantly surprised. No, I am more than pleasantly surprised. I am ecstatic, I am giddy, because I love this ship. My first Tier 6 battleship, of course, was the Fuso, going up the Japanese line. Loved it, kept it. Going up the US battleship line now. Got the New Mexico Tier 6. Love it, kept her too. Wasn't sure what a Tier 6 Warspite would add to the family, but damn if she hasn't come in and taken over. I love it. She is great. She fits my personal playstyle to a T, which is getting close, slug it out, use your secondaries to HE spam, to HE spam, incapacitate modules, light stuff on fire, and KO your opponent.
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
Keep firing, assholes!
With a secondary build like I have, your secondaries, which fire HE as opposed to a mixture of HE and AP, can reach out over 7.5 kilometers. That can fire as fast as 2.5 seconds. Most destroyers who have to get within that range in order to fire their torpedoes effectively, you can spam them to no end with your HE shells.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
But she has the biggest guns for her tier, although she does have fewer guns than both the New Mexico and Fuso. But they are the largest, and they are very accurate as far as battleships go. But if you're getting in close, like I believe you should with the Warspite, and as her armor makeup really requires, that accuracy really increases, and you can find the citadels of damn near anybody. That's the thing, her armor plating and where it's situated is not meant for long range sniping. You really need to get close. And for my money, I think of her as the Atlanta of battleships in a way. You want to be near these islands and be able to pop out and say hello to your enemies before you annihilate them. And you have the secondary armaments that do a very good job at keeping those pesky destroyers at arm's reach. But most importantly is your armor makeup really shines at the CQB. Much like the Tirpitz, want to be in close and let your armor do its job. Farther away you are from the opponent, the easier it is for them to destroy you, and especially light you afire with the plunging fire. Now, that being said, even properly angled against ships like the Colorado and even the Nagato, and of course the Tier 8s, the North Carolinas, the Tirpitzes, the Amagis, they can all punish you regardless of angle. If the shell is just right, it will hurt you, it will citadel you. But that's to be expected, Tier 6 versus Tier 8s. You know, that's true for almost any ship I can think of right now. But in a straight up, top dog, Tier 7 matchups, the Warspite is very beast. And as you can see, she can dish out a lot of pain. Oh, love those citadels. Love that HE spam. Spam. Hope you're enjoying the highlights of some of these good games that I've had. Following this will be 2 replays for you. One is one of the very first games I actually had in the Warspite, and then the second one is a more recent match that really showcases the lead from the front mentality that I have with this Warspite. She can tank damage and dish it out. After that, I'll have a little bit of a review section of the cost benefit of the Warspite, and then in conclusion, of course, are my final thoughts on the ship. Alright captains, sit back and enjoy. Our first replay sees us bottom tier. Like I said in the highlight reel, this is one of the first games I ever had in the Warspite, and boy was the pucker factor high already just looking at all those Tier 8 ships. Map of course is Northern Lights, and again this is definitely one of my most favorite maps in the game. I really think she is not just pretty, but I just really like the layout of this map.
All forces, capture the base.
As I have a northeastern spawn, I am certainly not going to go down the 9-10 line. And what I was thinking at this moment was, again, I wasn't really sure how best to play her, but I know I didn't want to get in range and in sight of any of those tier 8s. What I was thinking I was going to do was basically hide behind the islands until I can pick my moment to come out and surprise some people and hopefully wreck face. I'm looking at the little island right in front of me as a good spot because directly south of me is where the enemy battleships spawn. At least one, and seeing how there are 4, probably 2 battleships will spawn directly in front of me, along with a cruiser and probably a destroyer or 2. My detection range is actually okay. It's something along the lines of, I don't know, 13 kilometers, 13 and a half kilometers, which is okay. She can get brought down, of course, with the captain skills. Oh, and first up we have a Amagi, and that Amagi, tier 8 Japanese battleship, which I thoroughly love, as y'all know, looks stock. So let's see if I can hurt him. And, ooh, okay, 3 shots for 3,800, okay. It's not bad from over 16 kilometers away, huh? Now, I launched my spotter plane to get to almost 20 kilometer range, 19 and a half, 19.6, which is okay. You know, the Fuso definitely has longer range than you, but no, you're not supposed to be out that distance, guys. You really want to get in close. Oh, another 4 hits for 3,200. Okay, I am, like I said, I am parked behind that island, using it as cover. They cannot see me, and I'm able to shoot. Oh, yep, there's the New Mexico. So we got an Amagi and a New Mex. So we have a decent team dispersion right now. And I am detected by air. Okay, time to get moseying. Because I am sitting broadside to these guys, and they can shoot over those islands. Okay, 1140, that's a number that you'll probably see a lot in the Warspite if y'all get her. You know, each ship, they have their magic roll number that you'll see more often than not. You know, the Yamis is 484, the 1260 rolls for the Amagis. I think 1140, that is the designated, you know, minimum damage for the Warspite. Alright, so I'm going to move forward. We got a destroyer that is moving in the mutt, and our cruisers are heading back, but looks like our hipper's going to turn around maybe. It looks like that Amagi pulled a Notzer and ran aground. Our mutt is moving forward. Yeah, he is. He's run aground. Let's see if I can hit him. My base range again is 16.3, which isn't the best. You know, but again, you know, you don't want to be sitting at range. So people will say, oh, you can't shoot that far. Well, you're not supposed to be shooting that far. All right, our mutt is down on the F line, southern part of the F line, and ain't nobody there. All right, so let's move in, fire at this Amagi. Okay, look at that dispersion at range. That's not the best, but one hit for no damage. That means the plunging fire just probably hit off the side of his hull and went into the water. Oh, whoa, where'd those come from? Looks like we have somebody on the 9 line shooting at our hipper. Amagi, I'd like to punish that Amagi. It'd be really nice if you had maybe a slight increase to your accuracy for slow targets, or especially for static targets. Oh, how many times have you seen guys in games, battleships that are just sitting there, and you fire full salvo at them and they all miss? Oh, that just, that chaps my hide. But what are you gonna do? Okay, so that Amagi took some big hits from somebody. Oh, and there, yep, Molotov, tier 6. Oh, and he is backing up too. Oh, come on, guns. Come on, guns. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, there's a Farragut. Oh, man, they pushed that 9-10 line, didn't they? Okay, shoot over the island. Fire full effect. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay, 10,000. All right, okay. 10,000, almost 2,000 a show. Okay, okay. I would love to get citadels and actually just deleted that guy from the game. That would have been really nice.
Torpedoes to
What
start.
are we gonna do? Oh, torpedoes! Torpedoes incoming. Now this is one thing about the Warspite, which is awesome, is her rudder shift, guys. Look at her turn, man. She can really shimmy shake. I just love this, how she can really turn. Okay, Amagi. Oh, he's not dead yet. Come on, man. Let's put him down. Oh, 2 hits for no damage. Oh, boo. Come on, man. Okay, looking at those 2 Tirpitzes, I'm showing them my broadside. We are kind of at range. Oh, this could be dangerous. But I have this New Mexico I want to end. So I'm kind of going out on a limb. I'm hoping that they shoot at the battleship behind me that's showing a better broadside to them. Because as much as I love the Tirpitz is kind of rough at range, the accuracy. You know, it's kind of hit and miss. RNG's is strong with it's that one. Okay, New Mexico coming around the island. Here we go, trying to turn my guns. That is definitely a negative, a huge negative of this Warspite, is the turning speed of her guns. And
Torpedoes, head ahead.
ooh, okay. 2,000 a hit. Torpedoes incoming. Hit the brakes and turn. Point my nose at the New Mexico. Hopefully can bounce his fire. And okay, he's turning in on me. Our mutt is hurting hard, but he's got some fish at the New Mexico. Aim for the front magazine just underneath the turrets. Oh, see. Oh, good night, 4,000.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Now I do have expert marksman on this captain, so it does help with the turret rotation. I mean, it is terrible. I mean, it is, I think it is the worst in the game. It is very, very slow. I did not go, yeah, you can see right there, line up for the Tirpitz. My front 2 guns went out of alignment. But, okay. Realign, fire the front, fire all 3, fire the 4. Oh, 5,000 damage, okay. And, oh, knockout. Knockout a secondary, woohoo! But I didn't go with the gun mod 2, which increases your turret speed, but also increases the time to reload. So I didn't want to go with that. I went with the secondary build, which increases the range of your secondaries by over 20%. Alright, this Tirpitz is trying to hide around the island. He's looking at me. Fires. Oh. Okay. Fire, Fetch, fire. Oh, I can do some landscaping and 8,300. Okay. Now I'm turning into them because that one Tirpitz is less than 6 kilometers away, so that means probably torpedoes are going to be coming from him. And I want to get my angling right. Oh, come on, guns. Load up. Powerful effect. Into that Tirpitz. Oh, come on. This looks good.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, 13,000. Oh, my goodness. I didn't kill him. Oh, and there's torpedoes. Hit the brakes. Oh, turn. No. Oh, we're going to eat one on the nose. But look at that health recovery right there, guys. That is one of the great things about this ship.
Problem solved, sir.
Her health recovery rate is on par with the tier 10 Yamato. You can really recover a lot of the damage inflicted. Okay, fire full effect on this Tirpitz. And, ooh, another nice salvo. Almost 11,000 damage. Really nice. And, oh, man, that Tirpitz almost had me right there. Oh, and we got a mutt. Oh, crap. Crap. I do select them up with my secondaries because at this point, again, I think they're at 5.3 kilometers. He disappears in smokes, but we got an Atago sailing broadside. Less than 10 clicks away. My guns are trying to track. Reload. Fire full effect at the Atago. And kaboom! Double Citadel, 20,000. Good night, Atago.
Torpedoes, astern!
And there are the torpedoes. Look at that rudder shift though, guys. I am turning and burning, man.
Torpedoes,
You know, she's
astern!
faster than the New Mexico, but that's like saying, again, you're the smartest D student.
Torpedoes to port.
But she can really turn. She can turn on a dime. Alright, that mutt is coming around. I want to end his day. Trying to peek over the island. Oh, and he disappears. Come on, reappear. He's definitely, there he is. Come on, fire! Fire my guns, and, oh, big hit, 3,400. Oh, 2,300. Oh, that was nice. Good hits on the mutt. Hit the speed. Try to rotate my guns. Look how slow those cannons are. Look how slow those turrets are.
Torpedoes, astern!
Oh, I got more torpedoes incoming from that mutt. And look at that shimmy shake from a battleship. I tell you, it is very frustrating to try to shoot torpedoes at a Warspite, guys. Believe you me. And oh, look at this. Professional drivers, kids, don't try it at home. Whew. That rudder shift, man, I tell you. Okay, back to the battles.
Our team is taking
They
the
got
lead.
one Tirpitz left. We got a couple of destroyers hanging around. We got a Hipper. Okay,
All stations.
let's go kick some
Torpedoes,
butt.
direct front.
I'm not able to help you.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
On Neptune's beard.
Alright, gonna be able to dodge that torpedo easy enough. Okay, Mr. Hippa, I got a present for you. Fire one. Oh, there's the mutt. Oh, come on, take him down. Come on, turn guns, turn the ship, and oh, those look nice. Boom! Good night, Mutsuki.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Again, guys, you can see me turning the ship to get the guns in place, because if you wait for those turrets, man, you ain't never gonna get a shot off. Okay, pointing my nose at the Hipper. Oh, those look good. Fire the front guns. Those look good. Oh, 4,900. Okay. Rear turrets. Turn too fast. Come on now. I gotta turn back a little bit. Get the rear turrets in line. Fire the rear turrets. Oh, there's a Fubu and the Tirpitz. Oh, Citadel for the kill. And Confederate. Nice. Okay, front guns are loaded up again. Fubu, 10 clicks away. Fire the front guns. Ooh, those look good. Disappears and boom! Kraken unleashed. Yowza. Waspite. Wow, nice. Suddenly our Warspite goes bad. No. Yeah, oh man, that was a nice little series right there. Okay, let's try to finish this Tirpitz. Didn't quite lead him well enough, but yep, nice deflection off the rear of that Tirpitz. As one thing in this Warspite, guys, is the lead. It takes a while to get used to the lead of this ship. Once you think you had the lead down well enough, then you gotta lead them just a little bit more, like Little White Mouse says. Once you think you got the lead, lead them more. Oh, nice hits, and the kill. Oy, look at that. Got me the Tirpitz for kill number 6. 3 citadels, 6 kills, 117,000 damage for Kraken Unleashed and Confederate to finish tops of the charts in a tier 8 match in one of the very first games I ever have in my Warspite. She wasn't even fully spec'd out yet for 2,386 base XP, folks. Wow, that was good. And the detailed report, that's all AP damage right there. Fired my secondaries 28 times, landed 2 for 0 damage. Ooh, not so good on that one. But again, I'm surrounded by assholes. But look at that, nice damage spread, man. Shot damn near everybody at least once. And after taxes, over 300,000 credits earned, 4,800 XP, 5,000 total commander XP. Yep. Very nice, guys. Very nice. As John Cena so aptly put, makes me think I should buy one. Well, maybe. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, diving into our next replay. I'm division with my buddies Light and Stormy. We are top tier this match on map Fault Line.
Battle starts.
Now, as you can see, my secondaries are finally fully spec'd, so I have the 7.6 kilometer range. And I tell you guys, on this map, I really enjoy going into the sea cap in my Warspite. It is close quarter battles heaven right there. That is generally the realm of destroyers and crazy cruisers. But with this build and this ship, she can go in there, wreck face, surprise the hell out of poor little destroyers, and really win that cap. But she is very slow, so getting over there is a chore. And unless you're really spawned on that side, it's just not a real viable option. But in any case, we are gonna mosey on to that side anyway, and see what we can see. Maybe wreck some people going into B, or a couple of the straggler ships that are going into the sea cap from the enemy southern spawn. And it looks like our fleet is pretty much moving as a fleet, except for our 2 cruisers around A. One of them doesn't look like he's loaded in yet. You know, that's the thing, guys. You know, people look at those guys and consider them AFKers, talk a lot of trash, but, you know, shit happens. Life happens. You know, technology happens. All sorts of things can be wrong with that player's ship and his game files and whatnot. So he doesn't have to be a jerk and just be sitting there waiting for the team to hurt everybody else and then mop up, which happens. And you will come across people like that. So give these guys a break. Okay, I am detected proper. That means that there is a destroyer somewhere around here that is spotting me, because those guys, those battleships, can definitely not see me from that range. Okay, we got the Kirishima, the ARB Kirishima, tier 5 Congo basically. See if I can scratch that paint. And oh, I don't. I overshoot him. Again, guys, the lead on the Warspite is very tricky to get used to. You have to lead it a lot farther than what you feel is necessary. But once you get comfortable with her, you know, maybe play a bunch of co-op battles to get used to her, then, you know, you can really start to see some of that gun accuracy. And of course, like I said in the previous video, you want to get close. Oh, there's an enemy Warspite, my own kind. Yeah, look at that AA suite though. It's okay, you know, the suite. The range is acceptable, the DPS is acceptable. So, you know, you do get the attentions of a carrier. It is going to be tough. But she's got an okay AA suite. Alright, our New York definitely took a torpedo, and Hawaii child looks like he's going to charge into B. And no, looking at where the enemy is going into C, that Warspite's going into C. We got a Fuso, the Phoenix, and that other Kirishima. So I'm going to help our Farragut, Alwyn Squid, I wonder if he's those Roy Hodson, and help Hawaii out. And I am going to tank. Here we go, Warspite to the rescue. Enemy Phoenix. We got Manu. Come on, Manu. Manu the Slender, you going down. Fireful effect. Nice little spread. And Oh, ooh, 2 citadels, Mr. Phoenix. Ouch, ouch, ouch. How much health you got left, man? Can't be much. Alright, and... Oh, look at... Oh my god! 60 HP left. Holy guacamole, man. Somebody kill that guy, please. I point him out. I hit my F3 button. I have my gun sight, my cursor over the Phoenix, and you hit F3. That will bring up that concentrate fire on the enemy Manu Dovi. I don't want to waste a full salvo on that Phoenix, so I'm going to open up on that Kirishima and hopefully end his day. Make him... Oh, 9,800. Nice. I'll take that. Enemy Clemson and Fuso. That Fuso is getting really close. I am going to actually head towards him so my secondaries can light him up. And yep, somebody took down that Phoenix. Owench did. Good job, Owench. Okay, Fuso. Broadside. Turning to get my guns. There goes my secondary spam. Fire full effect. Oh, those look tasty. And... Ooh, 16,000 points of damage. No citadels, but that is nice. That's what, over 3,000. 3,000 per shell. There goes my secondaries, lighting a fire as well. Oh, I just love it. Look, those secondaries go off. Now, I don't go with the manual secondary skill for your tier 5 captains because it really retards the effectiveness of your secondaries. Because right now I'm shooting at both the Clemson and the Fuso. But with the manual secondaries, it can only shoot at one of them. And, oh my goodness. Good night, Mr. Clemson. Ouch. Ooh, that felt good. I like doing that to little destroyers. I hate when it happens to me, of course. So, WASD hacks. Oh, orange squid. Thank you, Warspite. Yep, no worries, mate. Lead is... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ping, 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 ping. Look at that. Angling. Mr. Fuso. Good night. Kaboom! 2 citadels, 21,000 points of damage. Wow. Oh, that's just so nice. Look at that. And no damage taken. Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much, Orange Squid. You are very welcome, mate. Anytime. Salutes to you. Salutes back. Whew, I love it. Tanking damage, leading from the front, right there alongside my little destroyers. We just wrecked some faces right there, people. Yeah, got a base assist capture. All right, that Kirishima took off. He is in the A cap with another battleship versus a lone cruiser over there. Yeah, let's see if I can... I want to scratch that paint, damn it. Come on. Oh, well, 1 shell for 2,900. That's okay. That's okay. Like I was saying about the manual secondaries, guys, if you use it on the Warspite, it is actually a negative because you cannot fire at 2 targets at the same time if you utilize that manual secondary. You can only fire at the one. And as you saw, just right in that instance, I was firing at both ships at the same time, setting fires, wrecking house. You know, and with the manual, you couldn't do that. So forget that, guys. All right, Mr. South Carolina, you are in the wrong place, mate. I feel for you, South Carolina. That is a grind. Now he is angled towards me. Don't know if he is doing that on purpose or not, but with these big old guns of mine, I don't care. I am going to wreck you, and boom! Citadel from the front, 11,000 damage. Oh, definitely guarantee that hit right underneath the front turret. Got into his magazine hold, and oh, whoa, 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 wow. Okay, incoming torpedo planes. I hold down the control button, my mouse appears, and I click on them. I am now also turning into the torpedo bombers. That is what you want to do, folks. If you got one, then that's what you do. If you only got 2, well, you know. Oh, there goes the secondaries, lighting a fire on that South Carolina. Look at that rate of fire from the secondaries. Turning again, shimmy shaking. Oh, I destroyed somebody. That's South Carolina. Oh, I only ate 1. Oh, wow. I like that. Sometimes the drops are too close and or The torpedoes just simply don't arm. Oh, that was lucky though. But it didn't take a lot of damage. Unfortunately, in the heat of battle, Orange Squid succumbs to the South Carolina probably. So now it's just me and the green battleship I've been chasing this whole game. It looks like that South Carolina might have burnt to death. I don't know. Anyway, I send out the SOS. I believe that's F2 on your keyboard, y'all. Send out the SOS. More importantly, I was really hoping for some air cover. And our carrier captain is being a really nice carrier captain, and he is sending fighters over me right now. Because I know the enemy carrier is looking right at me. And, okay, HE.
The ship is on
It
fire.
looks like that Kirishima was just firing HE at me. Can't say that I agree with that, but anyway, I use my damage control,
Problem solved, sir.
which is really nice on the Warspite. Your damage control is on the same time frame as the cruiser's damage control, so that means you can put out fires a lot faster. Unfortunately, you only have a 5-second immunity period, which means, you know, I use it and in 5 seconds they can light me a fire again, and I have to wait for my damage control party to come back up and burn the entire time. Oh, Mr. Bogue, you want to torpedo me, man? I'm going to hopefully citadel you. Good job, look at that CV. Come on, shoot down those little torpedo bombers. Nice, way to go, boys. Way to go, carrier captain. Alright, Kirishima. Coming for you. Yep, thank you, Mr. CV. Yeah, you know, and that's the other thing, you know, your damage control, you know, is on the cruiser cooldown, and your repair party is one of the most potent in the game. So even when you do get set afire and burn for the entire time, most likely you'll be able to recover almost all of that damage done. And of course, as you can see, I am running premium consumables. I think that is definitely a must in this ship. You do make good money in her, but I think it is a necessity to run those premiums in this ship, especially the repair party. And oh, come on, man. Let's get some more damage on that Bogue. Because I'm not too worried about the Kirishima. I am well within good angling for my armor to really shine. And oh, nice citadel on the Bogue. 1200 damage. Got high caliber and Confederate with that salvo. Pretty good. But yeah, I'm within 10 kilometers of that Kirishima. So his tier 5 Congo shells shouldn't give my frontal armor too much bother. So I don't mind taking a little damage from him if I can knock this Bogue out of the game. Because in all honesty, he's probably the most dangerous ship for me right now, with his torpedoes and dive bombers. Kirishima hits me okay, but I use my repair party. And look at that health recovery, guys. Go, go, go. Oh, 1140 again. When I tell you 1140, that is the roll you're going to see. Now, the Kirishima is showing me a decent broadside. I'm really thinking about trying to shoot him. Fire my rear 2 guns, turning into his shots. And, okay, incapacitate a turret for the moment. Somebody else takes down the enemy Bogue. So now it's just me and the Kirishima. Look at those secondaries going. Oh, and I got a fire. Nice, nice, nice. Look at those secondaries. Oh, I love it. Fire the front guns. 4100. Okay, he's proper angled, so... Oh, got another fire, and that one's stuck. Look at that. Burn, burn, burn. Look at those secondaries, man. Just spamming away. God, I love that. Oh, he bounces those. 3 hits for no damage. Yeah, those weren't aimed right, Fetch. Okay. Gonna aim for the front turrets right underneath them. Aim for his midsection. Hold my fire. Let my secondaries do the work. And oh, 11,000 damage. That's good. Rear guns are coming up. Rear guns, come on. Fire, 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 fire. And kaboom. Good night. Chased you all across the park there, buddy. Alright, well, all we got left is Stormy and Light are hanging out over there fighting the enemy Warspite and the enemy Ognivoy. Putting in some work. I'd like to get that cracking, but I don't see myself getting over there in time. You know, again, she's not the fastest of ships in the world. She is faster than the New Mexico, but again, that's not saying much. So it looks like 4 is going to be the max for me. But I think you can see in this replay the tanking ability of the Warspite. You know, her repair party is just awesome. The damage control party is awesome. Same time frame as the cruiser cooldown. The armor angling is really great on her. When you get in close range, you can bounce almost everybody's shells. And then, of course, her secondary spam, followed by the knockout punch of those big old guns of hers. They're slow as shit to turn. I mean, look at that. Oh my goodness, that is painfully slow watching those things turn.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
But she makes up for it in her rudder shift speed. You can really turn the ship to get all your guns on point. Fire. And as he's returning fire on you, you can turn to angle into them to mitigate the damage. That's not something that you can easily do in other battleships. But you can in the Warspite. I mean, look at those turret turn, man. Molasses in wintertime. Oh my goodness. And the enemy Warspite is about to die, but nope. We win the game. Game over. And look at that, Captains. High Caliber and Confederate. That's a nice chunk of change. Good XP. 8 airplanes shot down, 4 kills, 4 fires from my secondaries, 6 citadels, 1 base capture, and 1 assist capture for 162,000 damage, guys. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And all of that sees me tops of the charts by a fair margin. Look at that, 2,671 base XP, right above Stormy with only 1,209. Got the 4 kills. Warspite putting in some work. And the enemy Warspite, look at that, over 1,000 base XP in a loss. So he definitely was putting in some work as well too, man. Warspites, guys, I tell you. And the detail report is very interesting. You see the 162,000 total damage, 147,000 from the main batteries, but look at that secondary, guys. 268 shells fired, 57 landed for just under 7,000 points of just straight up damage from the secondaries, and residual damage from them, 4 fires with over 8,000 points of damage. That is very good for secondaries, guys. That is very nice. That is what I love about this ship. The HE spam is legit. It is awesome. I love it. I like it a lot. Now for the dollars and cents. Should you buy the Royal Navy's premium tier 6 battleship Warspite? All things being equal, I have to answer that with a resounding yes. I think if you are a battleship captain that enjoys battleship play, you would thoroughly enjoy the Warspite. I don't know if she is for every captain. She has some downsides, and she has a play style that doesn't mesh well with everyone. But if you really like to get in close, lead the line, and punish people, then the Warspite is the ship for you. However, that comes with a big understanding that you are slow, and therefore if your side and your push falls apart or your team runs away and leaves you in the lurch, you will die. As great as your health recovery systems are, you cannot put up with sustained fire, especially from ships like the Cleveland, the Murmansk, the Mogami, the Miyoko, any of the fire spewing, HE spamming cruisers that you're going to come against. She cannot withstand being focused. Another downside to the Warspite is that she is currently one of 2 premium ships in the Royal Navy line, meaning she doesn't do well as a captain retrainer. So if that is a factor in whether or not you should buy a premium ship, then that would definitely be a negative. However, middle and end of the 3rd quarter 2016, The rumor mill has the Royal Navy cruiser line coming out. Maybe then the Warspite could be a valued option. As for a first purchase, I think the Warspite is a viable option as a first purchase. I do recommend that you at least play up to the tier 5 levels of battleship lines, preferably the US lines, to get a solid foundation of battleship captaincy, because the Warspite certainly requires a competent captain, one that can put up with her shortfallings. But another option would be, if you purchased her, it's still relatively new to the game, would be to run her in co-op battles. Or if you run mods, run her in the training room and get used to her lead, because the lead is very, very quirky. I think it was Little White Mouse that said on the forum in her review of the ship, you lead the ship, and once you think the lead is right, you lead her even more. It is an uncomfortable lead, one that takes a while to get used to. And then, oh, what fun you will have. Alright, captains, that was the Royal Navy's premium tier 6 battleship Warspite. She is a personal favorite of mine now, a premium ship that I am pleasantly surprised with. Having read previous reviews and watched previous videos, you never really know until you take her for a spin. But I am thoroughly in love with this ship. I love her damage potential, both with those large, huge guns of hers and the AP Citadel power, and those secondary HE spammers. I really love the secondary build on this ship. It can be used to great effect to damage and annoy the hell out of those pesky little destroyers. The health recovery is second to none, which allows you to tank damage for your team and lead from the front, which I really like doing in my battleships. Sometimes most of the time I end up dying, but it's great. It's just fun. Really enjoy that aspect of the game and the Warspite. I also think she's a gorgeous ship. I mean, look at her. I mean, she looks like a castle at sea. Just a beautiful scheme, beautiful superstructure. I love the big old garage for her aircraft too. But I mean, she is a gorgeous looking ship, and just helps add to the love that I have for her. Well, captains, I hope you learned a little bit about how to Warspite, and with all that information, maybe you can answer the question as to whether or not the Warspite is right for you, and if you should shell out the change in order to add her to your port. Until next time, I'll see y'all in game. Have fun. Fair seas.